to a brand new video. So I've done my Asda food shop. I've done it online because when we go into the supermarket, I don't know about you, but we end up spending so much more, and I don't even know what it is. Maybe I could blame Ryan and be like, when we go together you just end up picking up so much more stuff and not sticking to the budget. But also you just see snacks and stuff, don't you, and you're like, oh, go on then, oh, that'll be good, and before you know it, more things have come in and the budget it's gone over budget. So I always really like doing the Asda delivery, just because it's really convenient, and yeah, it just turns up at my door, and I end up saving more money because I'm sat shopping on my sofa and I can see exactly, like I can see everything, I can take my time on there. I don't know what it is. I just prefer doing it online. The only downside is obviously sometimes you get substitutes. Sometimes they can be good though, because sometimes you get a better substitute for the same price of what you paid for when you originally picked the cheaper option, so that's sometimes good. And also the other thing is, obviously you can't pick your dates on things, but luckily this time my dates are pretty good, so I'm really chuffed with that. To be fair, they're usually not too bad anyway. We usually get like we try and get like a week's worth of shopping, give or take, maybe 6 meals, because like 6 evening meals that is, because sometimes like at least one day out the week on a weekend we'll probably be busy or doing stuff and won't necessarily be cooking at home. So with all that in mind, me waffling about Asda delivery, I thought it'd be a fun video to show you exactly what I bought. So this is for me and my partner Ryan, for 2 people. We have a budget of about £50, and yeah, we've pretty much hit the budget. It did come to about 58, but only because I bought some baking trays and I bought some baking bits, which wasn't really part of the food shop, but I thought, oh, while I'm doing this online, I'll grab them. So if we take that away, it actually does hit the £50 mark, which is great because I feel like we've got a lot of stuff. So I'm just gonna dive right in and show you everything and kind of talk you through what meals I'm planning on doing this week and things like that. And we have bought quite a few things on the Just Essentials range, which is like, well, it's not exactly a new range, it's the original kind of Smart Price range, but obviously they've adapted it. They've done the packaging like the nice yellow, and they've added a lot more things to it. So I have been getting the fruit from the Just Essential range for a good, well, before it was even kind of announced it was like a thing and saw all the articles, I've been buying it from the supermarket for a little while, but yeah, it's really good for me as well. So I'm going to talk you through what we've picked up. So just a little overview of my kitchen worktop right now. It's a bit chaotic, but I've tried to organise this as much as I can, but we'll just roll with it. So got some wholemeal wraps. I always like to have wraps in because these are really good for lunches. We like to do like a Nando's chicken night as well, so they're always good to have in. And we've restocked on our tuna as well, so we've got John West tuna in spring water. We've got bread. Sometimes we have bread, sometimes we don't, but Ryan requested that we had bread this week and I was like, yeah, that's fine, we'll get some bread. So we've just, yeah, we've got the medium soft white bread. I'll sometimes have a toasty or whatever, things like that. Eggs, they're just like a good staple, so what I'll often do is I'll have like either smashed avocado and scrambled eggs on toast, or I'll do like omelette or things like that. But it's just, yeah, I always just get eggs in because I'll end up eating them at least a few times a week. Right, I've got some unsalted butter. This was actually more for baking, but obviously this will get used up as well. And then over here we've got some garden peas, so I'll explain what the garden peas are for in a bit, but they are actually for a meal. But we picked up over here, we've got our apple juice and we've got some milk as well. So strawberries, raspberries and blueberries. So I always, doesn't matter where I am, I always get either the wonky versions of fruit or like the cheapest ones going, because they're often pretty decent. Like these are really good. So the raspberries, strawberries, they last really well. The blueberries are especially really good. They always last forever and they're so affordable. The dates aren't too bad, to be fair, on these, considering this one could be a little bit better, but to be honest, I'll eat the raspberries in a few days, because what I often do with these is I'll have them with overnight oats, or I'll pop them on top of my porridge as like a little topper. So I always eat these, and I buy these on the food shop every single week. Avocados here, these were the ripe at home avocados and they're so much more affordable. I like to do it smashed avocado like I mentioned, and with egg, or just sliced avocado, whatever I fancy on the day. So we've got lots of veggies going on at the moment. So what I'm planning on doing is, I've got 2 lots of broccoli here. I've got tender stem brock, we've got mushrooms, asparagus, and we've got some little carrots here. I have got some full-size carrots still in the fridge left over. So if we talk you through the meat, then I can explain to you what we're having for tea. So I got some mince. I did actually buy the Just Essentials mince because I had it last week and it was really good, but I got substituted for this one, so I'm not complaining. I got the little slightly better quality one for the same price that I paid for the Just Essentials one. So I'm going to split this minced beef, because that's quite a lot of beef, into 2 meals. So I'm going to be making homemade spaghetti bolognese this week, because who doesn't love spaghetti bolognese? It's a good like home comfort staple in my eyes anyway. And then I'm going to use the rest of the mince, and I'm going to make a cottage pie. So I've got the cottage pie mix there. Just thought that'd be good to make, and we've got like onions, and I've got little carrots to go in there, and yeah, I thought that would be a really tasty meal. Got some chicken here. So I actually mentioned about Nando's chicken night, so I've actually got still in the cupboard. This is actually organised for once, so I don't mind showing you. Oh, although things are starting to balance a little bit. That croissant looks like it's gonna fall. So in here I've got some leftover rice and Nando's bags. So these are amazing. So you just literally pop the chicken in the bag it comes with and coat it in the seasoning it comes in. Literally bake it in the oven for 30 minutes and it tastes so juicy and amazing. And we've got the paprika and lime and the lemon herb, because clearly we're wusses and don't like a lot of spice, but these are really good. So we've got lots of rice in here as well, so depending what we're wanting, we'll do like a Nando's chicken wraps, we'll do some salad, or we'll do it with some veg and rice, and yeah, they're just really easy. Or we'll just do just a chicken breast coated in that Nando's seasoning, and we'll do that with like potatoes, or we could do it with chips, or we could do it with vegetables, depending how we're feeling, what we're feeling. But that's the plan with the chicken. So basically chicken, rice, veg but jazzed up a little bit, or chicken wraps and veg, again jazzed up a little bit. So I always think these are a really good shout. They're a little bit pricier, but they're so good, and they make the chicken taste amazing. Right, I picked up these. We tried these last week, these beef steaks. I bought them out of curiosity because they were £2 each, and I was like, how good can £2 steak be? Because I do love a steak. I didn't tell Ryan because I was like, will he be fussy and be like, oh, it's not going to taste good, and you know, get it in his head that it's not going to be nice. So when we were eating it, I was like, well, what do you think of the steak? He was like, yeah, it's really nice. I was like, yeah. I was like, guess how much it was? And he got it wrong. I think he said about £4. I was like, it was £2 each. He was like, how? I was like, it's on that Just Essentials range. It was amazing. So if you cook your steak right, yeah, so really good. For the price, it was amazing. Obviously, I've had a lot better steak, but it was incredible. So we've bought it again because we really enjoyed it, and I was like, for £2 each, I am not complaining. So what I've bought is, I bought some mushrooms, and I've bought some double cream, and then I've got in the fridge already things like garlic, and then I've got Worcester sauce, Dijon mustard in the cupboard as well, and then general like salt, pepper, seasoning and things. And I'm making a nice creamy mushroom garlicky sauce to go with it. I did it the other day. It was really tasty actually. I've got a fly in the house. I've had the window open. That's really infuriating. So we're gonna have like steak, mashed potato and some broccoli, just like veg, steak, mash and veg basically, but with the creamy mushroom sauce, and it's gonna be like great. Got some garlic bread, so I thought that would be great to go with the spaghetti bolognese. It's just like 32p or something like that, and we had this last week as well, and it was really nice and tasty. Got some rice here. Again, I know I had quite a few over there, but I wanted this golden vegetable micro rice. These are always just handy to have it in, and we thought we'd try these boneless salmon portions. This was £3.74, and there looks like there's quite a lot in here, so we've not tried these ones, so I'm going to give it a go. And the date's really good. I've got like 7 days on this, so that's amazing. So I'm gonna dress up like a lemony garlic salmon, and do some rice and vegetables again with it. So might do some like asparagus and tender stem broccoli. I think that'd be really lovely with that. And then we have got a lazy meal here. I could have totally made the stew and dumplings, but you know, some nights, like there's always one night in the week where I'm like, can't bother to cook. But I wanted something really hearty and like just really homely and filling. So we got, I chose the shopping this week. We've got mint stew and dumplings. So this, I've had this one before, I think. Let's get it out. Oh yeah, that was really yummy actually. That looks really good. So I can't complain with that. Just, you know, you need an easy meal, don't you? We are lazy in this house when it comes to cheese, and I do buy grated cheese. This is something that I could save a bit more pennies on by buying a block and grating it myself, but there's that fly again. Ugh, sick. But this was £2.40. Oh yeah, the garden peas. These were for the cottage pie. I didn't want to buy a load of frozen peas because I don't really eat peas, and I just thought, well, this'll do, pop them in there, that'll be fine. And that's what the little carrots are for as well. Got some passata here, so I've got some chopped tomatoes in the cupboard. I've actually got some left over, so I've got these chopped tomatoes that I bought last week because I stocked up on a few. I'm going to use those, the onions, some more mushrooms, all for the spaghetti bolognese. So yeah, I'll be using that to make my own sauce. And then I've got all like the chicken stock, beef stock and everything I need for all the meals in this cupboard here. That's me double cream for the steak sauce. Ran out of jam. It's always nice just to have jam in the house. So I grabbed some Just Essentials strawberry jam. And yeah, I think this was around the 35p mark, something like that. So I can't turn my nose up at that. I'm sure the jam will taste lovely. Got some Onken 0% fat vanilla yogurt because I like to make overnight oats, or I like to have yogurt with fruit, and I've got a big bag of granola in the cupboard as well. And then over here, these were the bits that I've said that I bought that kind of aren't part of the shopping, but they are because they've come on the shopping, you know. So I'm going to do some baking soon, so I just thought I'd get some plain flour because I've run out, you know, when you just run out of everything. So I've got some sugar, flour, bicarbonate of soda, baking powder, icing sugar and some vanilla extract. And then we did actually, because our other tray was absolutely like knackered, I'm not gonna lie, like our baking tray has seen better days, so I'm getting rid of that tonight. And I bought a couple of just like new trays. These were like £3 and I want to say £1 for this little one. I thought I'll get another little one. So yeah, they'll do me dandy. And yeah, what my plan is I need to actually go Tesco to get the tins. I'm going to turn on you around. To get the tins of the pumpkin puree. So every year in the like kind of American section of Tesco, they sell the tinned pumpkin puree, and they're great for like making pumpkin pies, things like that. But I've seen a recipe for some amazing pumpkin cookies, and they're like with like a nice little icing, a drizzle of icing on top as well, and I thought they'll be really fun to make. So yeah, I might include that in a vlog. I like to do a little cozy bake with me section of a vlog and make some pumpkin cookies together. That would be really cute, but hopefully they turn out all right. I'm not the most amazing baker, I'm not gonna lie. I try, I like the idea of it, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Stay tuned for that one. Overall, this was like £50. I didn't think I did bad at all. I mean, considering we've got steak, salmon, we've got we've got enough chicken for 2 meals there. We've got steak meal, salmon meal, enough beef mince for 2 meals, so spaghetti bolognese and cottage pie. We've got this cheeky little ready meal there. I don't think we've done bad at all. Yeah, so that's about 7 meals, isn't it? Yeah. Wow, I've not done bad at all. And utilising, obviously the veg is going to go with everything. Utilising the mushrooms for a couple of meals. The onions will get used for all the meals. And yeah, I just feel like everything's going to, yeah, everything will be fine. Oh, and I haven't mentioned, because I don't really buy frozen food, and that's not by choice. The reason is, oh, this is a sad little fridge, need to sort out what's left. This is our freezer. So we've got, what have we got in here? We've got some fries left over. We've got some frozen fruit. Oh, frozen sweet potato. No, what is that? Oh yeah, frozen sweet potato chunks. They're great in like soup, and some ice. Yeah, that is our freezer, and all we have, because all we have room for in this little house is this under the worktop fridge. And to be fair, we probably should get a bigger one. This was just very kindly bought for us when we moved in. Yeah, it's fine. To be fair, it's not the end of the world, because we buy fresh every week, and we utilise and eat everything. Yeah, that is my food shop for this week. let me know what you feel. Let me know of any meal ideas, because it comes to every week of like, what meals are we gonna have? Like, I can't think what we're gonna eat this week, and you know when you're like, you get in a rut of eating the same thing. So let me know any good meal ideas. We have been buying Gusto and HelloFresh. We switched it up the last few months. We've been doing that a little bit just to break it up, but I was like, it ended up getting a little bit pricey because then we was going out as well. It's nice to do it now and then just to switch it up a bit, but then we were going out to buy more things in the supermarket and it ended up paying a lot more money. But it is a really good thing to do. Like, I do really enjoy HelloFresh and Gusto, but it's nice just to switch it up now and then. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a little like, and I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye.